Narcissistic people often follow a pattern of behaviour where they will love bomb you, they will then begin to devalue you, they might bring in that intermittent reinforcement, they replace you, they discard you, they smear your name, and then they come back for the Hoover. So just why do narcissistic people return to you after they've treated you so horribly, after they've made you feel like you're not good enough for them? There's various reasons why a narcissistic person will return, and none of them are about you. None of them will ever benefit you. A relationship with a narcissist is a transaction for the narcissist to get their needs met by you. So one of the first reasons a narcissistic person might return is to gain that ego boost. They thrive off the attention and the validation and the control, and they fuel their ego by winning you back over, by knowingly treating you so horrifically and knowing that they can get you back where they want you. They might be facing some form of rejection with a new supply, so they might come back to you for that ego boost that they're not the problem, and it's just that temporary fix for the narcissist to gain the attention that they believe that they're entitled to from familiar sources of supply. Another reason why they return is they view people as objects, as extensions of themselves, as somebody to fill their needs. They don't see people as individuals. When they see you doing well, suddenly they want you back. They come back with all those false promises of change and charismatic charm because they want what you have. They want what you've worked hard for, and if they can't have it, they will go all out to destroy it for you. Narcissistic people can also return because they themselves fear that abandonment, which is usually their driving force behind manipulating and controlling and exploiting you so that they can keep you where they want you. Narcissistic people can discard you and then return to you to confirm to themselves that they're important to you, to make sure that you've not replaced them in any way. And if they see you moving on, this is often when they can return to disrupt things for you so that they believe they can still get their hooks into you as and when they need you for something. They can also return to reinforce that cycle, which often creates that trauma bond within you from all the emotions that are released from the highs and the lows of the relationship, and they can be addicted to this cycle also. They come along and they love bomb you, to which they get the praise and the admiration and the validation that they oh so crave from you. And then once they've got you where they want you, they devalue you to make you feel like you're worth less than you are. And this helps feed their ego and keep them feeling like they're superior to you. They're more important than you. And then when they've devalued you, they get the thrill of the chase of finding somebody to replace you. And then once they've found somebody to replace you, they go all out to discard you because they blame you for everything that went wrong to all those around them to gain the validation that they weren't the problem, you were the problem, which is why they will start smearing your name. And then when they need an ego boost, when the new supply isn't working out as they wanted, they come back for the Hoover to try and re-establish what they had with you so that they can maintain their control over you. They can come back because they need a backup supply. because something isn't working out for them. Narcissistic parents do this if they have one or more children. If they have more than one child, narcissistic parents will do this. They will devalue and discard one child and scapegoat that child, and love bomb and idolize the golden child. And then when the golden child isn't pleasing them, they'll turn to the scapegoat to get that ego boost that they are the perfect parents, and it's the child that's the problem. Narcissistic friends do this. They play people off against each other to gain some form of backup supply. Narcissistic parents will drop their children for a new love interest, and then when that new love interest isn't working out quite how they liked, they will then drop the new love interest and pick up their children. What you'll often notice is narcissistic parents are very interested in their children between the age of possibly around 8 or 9 months, maybe younger, maybe older, till around 8 or 9 years, possibly younger, possibly older, when the children are dependent on them, when the children shower them with validation and attention, is when a narcissist is interested. Before that, when the child is a baby and requires their needs getting met, the narcissist not so bothered about that. If the narcissist has not been there for the child, so when the narcissist rocks up, when the child is 1 or 2, the child's not very interested, the narcissist takes offence and disappears and blames the other parent. When the child hits an age of growing independence and going out with their friends, the narcissist gets offended by this and often finds a way to accuse the child of not appreciating them for their parental duties or not showing them enough gratitude. Yet they will come back when other sources of supply are drying up to try and reel them back in. Another reason a narcissistic person returns is for their own sadistic pleasure of punishing another person, of watching somebody suffer. So if their new supply has criticised them in some way by simply agreeing to go out with a friend and telling the narcissist, and then when the time comes not dropping everything for the narcissist because the narcissist suddenly had something planned, the narcissist will return to an ex to punish the new supply. The narcissist might have done something behind the ex's back and returns to stand and watch the show of how they've sabotaged their life. So some narcissistic people will return just to watch you or somebody else suffer. There's lots of different reasons why narcissistic people return, and none of them are for your benefit. They're all for the narcissist's own gain. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support of the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have 2 books out on Amazon. A Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people if you cannot go no contact. I shall link those into the description also. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.